You've been a parent so much longer than your adult child has. Surely your advice would be appreciated. But before you bestow your insight to your offspring, take a few tips from Shirley Ratner. Dr. Ratner is a clinical psychologist at MetroHealth. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Are you actually saying our words of wisdom aren't necessarily welcome?
Well, grandparents always have good intentions, but unsolicited advice is often taken as criticism by the adult child. And when adult children take it as criticism, they often can become defensive or angry. And then they shut down, which pushes them away. And then pushing them away means you get less time with them and less time with your grandchildren.
Yes, and that's important time. So we can't just say what we think.
You can't criticize. That is the golden rule for grandparents. Compliment them on what they're doing well. Ask them, what can I do to help you? And then, you know, they might ask you for advice. But if they don't ask, don't tell.
But what if there's a situation that we just feel our child needs to hear our perspective? You could tell my grandmother trying to give information, huh?
That's right. Well, you know, you raised them. So you do need to trust that maybe they actually know what they're doing. It's important to respect their boundaries. If there is something that you really want to say, ask them for permission. And if they do say yes, remember, tact and timing are very important.
All right. I guess it's not any different than having a nice social conversation. You don't want to, you know, like put them down. But what about a safety issue? What if there's something really that you feel is important, safety issue or a health issue? Isn't it then our responsibility to say something?
Yes, of course. If you're thinking that there is real danger, then of course you should say something, Lori. But is it really such an emergency? You have to remember things have changed in the last 20 to 30 years. And your children, your adult children, may be doing things a certain way for a reason. So we really have to try to respect them. You know, instead you can be curious and you can ask questions, do it very respectfully.
Okay, so, you know, we're really just trying to help, right? We're trying to help our grandchildren, we're trying to help our children. So this is very hard for us grandparents.
It is, and that's so understandable. You want to help them. The best way to do it is, again, to be respectful and also to stay neutral. You don't want to get caught in the middle between your children and your grandchildren. You want to help your adult child and work to make the relationship good. And this is really important. For any healthy relationship, it's important that you have a full and meaningful life yourself. Because when you do, it means you have more to offer. And then when your children see that you're enjoying life, they want to engage you and be around you more. They feel that you have more to offer. So make sure that you do that.
All right, that sounds like very good advice. So as a grandparent, you have a lot to offer your adult child. You just need to be sure your adult child really wants to receive it. Follow Dr. Ratner's advice and you'll have a grand old time, not only being a grandparent, but also being a fellow parent with your adult child. We'll be right back.
To learn more, call MetroHealth at 216-778-7800 or log on to www.metrohealth.org.